Welcome to another episode. I'm sorry, that was not on purpose. That was not.
Welcome to another episode of Bufflunch.
Today we're in Malaysian Delight.
And do you know what Malaysian Delight is?
What is Malaysian
It's
Delight?
a Baba Nyonya restaurant.
What is Baba Nyonya?
How about to tell you?
Okay, you tell me.
It's a Chinese Malaysian cuisine. So let's check it out. Wow.
I love it so much.
The first thing obviously that catches your eye is this massive Baba Nyonya painting, and it's one of one in the world, and it was specifically drawn for this restaurant. And that's the theme with a few different things.
And there's a bunch of small little details across the place, right? That are very unique and that not a lot of people know about it.
There's an actual tea set and some seats that have been hand painted one by one. And there's one of one in the world again of each of those. And it takes a very long time and they're very rare. And if you see this lantern right above our head, this lantern was hand drawn and put on paper and made into a lantern, and it was actually the last one. So they got quite lucky when they were making the order many years ago that there was actually one available.
Because they've been around for 20 years in this place.
20 years.
And they're really proud of that.
Even though it looks minimal in terms of very simple and minimalistic, they have spent a lot of time and money and effort into making it authentic and having one-of-one features.
Having been to Malaysia myself, this is actually more like what you would find there. So.
Absolutely. Today we've ordered 6 mains. We've not gone for any starters, no desserts, just 6 mains. And basically there's 5 normal mains and 1 soup.
Sounds like a lot of food.
It's a lot of soup. Yeah, it's a lot of soup, a lot of food. It's a lot of
I'm gonna
food.
come out rolling.
Yeah. The manager's gonna kindly explain what each dish is because she's gonna do a much better job than me and you are gonna. I'm gonna let her take over and explain what each of them are and the names of each one.
So this one is a Malaysian Fried Ho Fun, which is called it char kway teow in Malaysia. So what's our popular dishes make it popular is because this one is using the fresh Ho Fun noodles. We steam in the big pieces every day, and when you cut it's small, and we are the only one in the Birmingham that are doing this. So we are quite confident with these dishes. Yeah, and then this one is Asam Laksa. So the soups is what makes it popular. It cooked by 3 kinds of different fishes in it. And this is tastes a bit sour, a bit spicy, so this is like quite Southeast Asian. And this one is a Nasi Lemak. So it's served with the Hokkien chicken curry. So what our dishes are different with other Malaysian restaurants in Birmingham and London is we're doing quite lots of Nyonya dishes. The specialty is we're using the Asian like tofu, from China, the ingredients, but the spices is all from Southeast Asia. Like we use a lot of lemongrasses, we use a lot of turmeric, kalanga, and then this one, the rice is blue, it's made by the butterfly pea flowers. It's also our specialty. Sambals, anchovies, and then some peanuts, and then the homemade achar, like pickled vegetables, yes. So this one is a Hokkien noodles. It's just like a braised noodles with dark soy sauce, but the soy sauce is quite different from other kind of soy sauce. Normally the soy sauce is only salty, but this one is very thick and it tastes sweet and salty.
Oh, nice.
So our lamb curry, it's unlike other restaurants. We know a lot of restaurants, they're using the canned coconut milk, but we're using fresh coconut milk instead.
Wow.
Yes, we blend it, the blender, the machines is imported from Malaysia, because we've been running this restaurant for 20 years.
Amazing.
So we keep doing this, like using fresh coconut milk, so that it don't taste like, some of the restaurants, the chicken curry, the beef curry, rendang curry is like quite thick. This is not that thick. And then that one is like a Malaysian tom yum soups. Yeah, tom yum is actually very popular in Malaysia.
I
You
love
get
tom
it
yum
in
soup.
all the stores. Yes, and then that's tom yum.
And what's in that?
Mixed seafood, fish, squids, prawns.
Okay, great.
Yes.
Thanks so much for your help. Thank you.
No problem.
We appreciate
Enjoy.
that.
Amazing. Let's dig in.
Let's go for the chocolate. Do we need to pour some? I want some spice.
You can put some spice in.
All right, so this has got prawns in, some fish cakes. It's got them thick noodles.
Oh yeah, I love these thick noodles. I have high expectations. High expectations. You got more greens in there than I do. You're an expert, I know. Building these really crafted bites.
It's just gonna drop. You ready?
Oh yeah. Smoky. I love it.
To say I was excited for this is an understatement. That is so flavorful.
It is.
Chili has a kick, prawns are juicy. Them noodles are unique. I've absorbed a lot of that flavor. All the flavors just working, harmonizing.
Yeah, it's like the heat in the background. It's nice and salty. It has like strength of the prawn.
I can't actually explain the sensation of the flavor for this dish, for example. There's sweet elements, there's spicy elements, there's different flavors that you don't tend to get. in some dishes, and it's just very fresh and fragrant and flavorful.
There's multiple layers of flavor, multiple layers of texture, 100%, absolutely amazing.
It's an understatement to call this dish amazing because it's something you just have to experience for yourself. As much as I don't want to move on from this dish, we're gonna move on. This one, because it's been sitting there a little bit while we've been recording, and the noodles are absorbing a lot of that juice. Let's go for this one. Now, this is the one that was made with a lot of fish.
Asam Laksa.
Oh, look at that. You know what? I don't even know if I should attack it with a spoon or a fork or both. I'm gonna get some of this fish and chili. Ooh. Bro. Ooh.
One dish on the house for you.
Oh, thank you so much.
That's called Nyonya bean curd, which is what you came to Nyonya restaurant. So.
Oh, thank you so much. We
Specially
appreciate that.
cooked
Tofu.
Tofu, yeah, which is what we say. Like we use a lot of China ingredients, like Chinese one, but the toppings and the sauces is actually Southeast Asian tasted. So you can have a try. It's a sweet chili sauce.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Before we even taking the second bite of the second dish, the nice lady who's the manager brought us a dish complimentary, and we're definitely gonna have to try that
Yeah, we
next.
have to. It's like a really interesting tofu dish. Anyway, let's keep
All right,
going.
let's go. Oh. 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 Hold up.
Sweet, sour,
Sour.
sweet and sour, all kind of coming together.
Fishy, spicy, definitely sour. I love that sour soup. And the fishiness is a nice fishiness. It's not overpowering to the point where you just only tasting fish. I love that. The actual red onions, the raw red onions that are on top, add such a nice fragrant crunch to every bite. And the chili, heat, perfect.
I'm a big fan of lemon, so I really like it that it's a little bit that's sour, it's strong. I love it that it's absorbed that the soup is absorbed into the noodles. I don't know how to describe these dishes. They're so unique. I mean, it's the flavors of Southeast Asia. You have a lot of lemongrass in there. You know, you've got this man being a frickin' clown eating. They cook this with 3 different types of fish. It gives it such a strong, fishy flavor. I love it.
Great. It's honestly great. Okay, so we have to definitely try the complimentary dish that she brought next, which is tofu, some mangoes.
I gotta admit, I've forgotten the name of the dish there.
I don't know, but listen, I'm formulating the perfect bite. You're getting some mango, saying some cucumber.
Let's do this. Looks delicious.
Oh my lord. That tofu, crispy exterior, but so absorbent. And that sweet chili, it's absorbed that in. The mango hits me, the red onion, the cucumber brings some coolness.
That tofu's been prepared to perfection. It has absorbed all of the flavor of that sweet chili, and the complementary mango, like you said, onion and cucumber are all coming together, and it tastes amazing.
Genuinely is mind-blowing dishes. And listen, I'm about to invest in a Baba Nyonya restaurant. I'm about to open a Baba Nyonya restaurant.
Oh, but these guys have 20 years on
20
you.
years experience. Okay, now the soup, the Nyonya soup. Do you know what Nyonya means?
What does an onion mean?
None your business. And look at that, there's chunks of tomato, there's squid, there's prawns. So your boy's about to formulate the perfect bite again. No, you're learning. Where's the tomato though?
But
See?
where's your little circular thing? I
There.
don't know what it is. No, it's not the same. It's not the same. Oh, that's the perfect bite there. Wow.
You ain't got no tomato though. Right.
No, I'm not managing. I am not managing.
6 hours later.
All right.
I love that. Tom yum soup, slightly different taste, seafood, but that soup base. Oh,
It's chewy, it's soury.
sorry.
Yeah, it's soury. Is soury a word? If it isn't, I've just made it up. Warm. I really like it. It's almost like it feels good for you.
I love that.
Oh, so good.
Definitely the tom yum taste is there, and that's one of my favorite soups ever. So I absolutely love that. Hokkien Mee Noodles, and there's some prawns in there. There's some fish cakes. I'm gonna get some of this veg. I've run out of reactions to show my love for these dishes. Sweet, but salty with that dark soya. The noodles are a unique texture. They're like dense. They're denser noodles.
Yeah. The soy is very, very thick, and it gives you that feeling of it's not quite salty. It's like almost sweetish, I would say. but it's a very deep flavor. And that noodle, again, very chewy, but quite nice. And I like it with the prawn.
The soy is definitely prominent. Fish cake is absorbent. So definitely one you should try if you like soy sauce, 100%. It's not actually that strong for me.
No.
It's just a unique soy flavor.
Yeah.
The Malaysian lamb curry next.
Ooh, look at those potatoes, man.
There's one potato and you took it.
No, there's another one right there. You're obsessed with making the perfect bite.
I'm obsessed. Oh my God.
Yeah.
I love it. Wow.
I love it so much. Can I have just, I'll have this. You can have the rest, I'll have this.
Spicy, strong curry flavor. The lamb melting away in your mouth.
And the mix of spices is just unique. It's something from that part of the world. You just can't make it any other way but with the spices of that part of the world. And it's just amazing. Like, I don't know how to describe it, because when you describe a curry to someone, what do you do? How do you describe this?
I know, it's difficult. Normally you'd be able to describe dishes a little bit easier, but these are such complex dishes. So many herbs, spices, and different ingredients go into making one dish. The parsley, the tomatoes, the potato cooked so perfectly, and the lamb. Just look how the lamb just falls apart. I don't even have to try. Look at that. And it just falls apart. So you know they've slow cooked this for a long, long time. And just all the flavors work so well together.
And everything falls apart in your mouth.
I didn't even know there was okra in here.
Oh God. You can't go wrong with that. So for anyone who is thinking about having anything here, this has already blown my mind. Everything has been amazing. Everything has been unique.
You know, I can't pick a favorite yet. I can't even pick a favorite
It's
yet.
hard. It's very hard. This has really blown my mind.
Because the first dish we tried and this and the other soup.
Asam Laksa was so good though.
So finally, the national dish of Malaysia. I want to get some rice. I want to get some sambal. I want to get some achar. I'm gonna get some anchovies and peanuts. And I just need some chicken.
A little bit of egg as well. You're not gonna get any egg? You don't want egg?
Get some egg as well.
Look at that.
What is going on in my mouth? I've had a similar dish in another restaurant with a different meat, and every time it blows my mind. All the textures that you can think of are in my mouth right now. The chicken, fantastic flavor. That blue rice, super unique. The sambal, the char, adding some citrus, some pickle flavors, some spice. And yo, what the hell just happened? I cannot pick a favorite out of these dishes.
This is like, I wanna call it a rainbow of flavor and texture.
Agree.
Because you've got layers of heat, right? You got the sambal, you got the curry, you got layers of texture. Peanuts, you've got the anchovies, you have the different types of veggies, crunch, soft, etc.
You're rapping. Go, go, go,
Then
go.
you've got the chicken, which is like earthy and its flavor and bringing it together, and I just, right?
I can't really describe these dishes. Describing them just sounds like you're explaining too much.
Yeah.
But it's just, they're complex. They're
It's
complex.
so hard to explain because there's so much going on. There's just so much going on.
I don't know what to do right now. I'm like, how do I explain this dish? There's so many flavors that are bombarding my mouth, so many textures.
Just tell people to come and try it because they have to. You've got to try this. All of it. One wow after another.
One wow after another. The attention to detail for every single dish that they've done, and just the authenticness. They use fresh ingredients, and you can just taste that authenticity. You can taste the love, you can taste the passion, you can taste the years of experience.
There's been a lot of color. It really attracts you. You really want to start eating. And then when you get there, it's like, I'm so glad I got there because I'm having an amazing party in my mouth.
Can you just shut your face so we can eat?
You talk way more than I do. Check the videos. Who talks more?
Me. But listen, right now, today, I just want to eat.
Go for it.
I'm sorry, guys. This is where the video ends.
Cameraman, get some food.
Cameraman's starving. His belly's just shaking. So yeah, we need to eat. I'm sorry. Come try it. I can't explain anymore. This is blowing my mind. I don't know which dish I'll pick.
I'm going for the lamb again.
Oh, oh my God. Oh my God. Stop it. And what are you doing? and that's it for another episode of Bufflunch. I mean, this food was so good that my boy here ordered a separate dish to take home, you know? That's some next level greed. We had 6 dishes and he still ordered more to take home.
I'm the winner here. I don't know what you're. You're the one that's jealous.
I'm jealous. Everything about this place with the food and the customer service and just the hospitality was absolutely amazing. And some of the dishes just, I always talk about a core memory. I always talk about a core memory and it leaves a core memory for me.
I'll never forget this experience because it was unique in many, many different ways. Not just the flavors, but the place, the story behind it, the unique little details of the decor, the big painting. Lovely.
And don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment in the video. If you'd like for us to do more joint videos at a restaurant that you choose, let us know and we'll try and get there too.
And
we'll see you next time.